credit to them. I thought they performed very well. We were under the cosh a bit at times, second half. And saying that, the last 20 minutes, we came alive again and showed what we're capable of. So it's a frustrating night because it's a case of what might have been, really. Yeah, it was an excellent goal. Jay again, fantastic finish, good ball by Ty. And at that stage, you thought if we can get the second goal, it could be a comfortable night for us. But Coventry started the second half on the front foot. We sank very deep, and it became difficult for us. Always disappointed with the goals to concede. Yeah, something we'll have to look at. Conceding 3 and then 2 at home is disappointing. But the saving grace is that we didn't lose. We got a point. It's not the 3 that we wanted, but it's a point closer to where we want to be. I don't think it took us by surprise. I think we expected it with the change that happened. Almost a totally different approach. Almost releasing of the shackles for them, I suppose. And they sort of came here with nothing to lose. So it's always going to be a difficult game. Once we got that first goal, I felt it was a game that we should win. I think it's one of disappointment, but I think you have to look at the bigger picture. We are still in a good position, and you can be very quick to be negative, or people can be, but we have to reflect on the positives, and we have to reflect on the remaining games that we've got. We're still in there fighting. We've made it a little bit more difficult for ourselves, but we're in a good position. Well, I think it's difficult. I think they're obviously frustrated because we're not playing as well as we can, and I think it's a two-way thing. We need to perform to get the crowd with us, and we never really did that tonight. So I think it's difficult. In an ideal world, you'd have vocal support from start to finish. I know that it's not an ideal world, and sometimes people can get frustrated. It's just a case of the players being mentally strong and being able to take that pressure almost, and still being able to perform. Well, I think there's people waiting in the wings for sure, and the lads know that they have to perform, and we haven't really done that in the last 2 games. So there will be something I'll have to look at, people pushing for games and start. So that's the nature of football when you don't win. So we'll have to look at it and see how people train, and then pick a team for Bristol. Yeah, it's difficult. I thought I'd be loyal tonight to the players that had done so well. A case of trying to give them the opportunity to put Saturday right. Unfortunately, it didn't quite get the response we wanted. So, as I say, we see what our options are for Bristol. I think there is that feeling at home, especially in these 2 games, that there's that expectation to win, not only to win, but to win comfortably, and sometimes that can bring its own problems. But it's something we're going to have to deal with. It's what the public expect, and it's up to us to find the answers. No, I don't think. I think you'd always prefer to be at home, and it will be a difficult game at Bristol. But these are games, with time running out, that we need to get results in. I don't think so. I think they're a resilient bunch. They've really good experience behind them. I think they know themselves that they can perform better. And but we're a collective. We win, lose, and draw together. And we'll do the same tonight, and then look to Saturday. As I said before, we're not imminently close, but we are keeping an eye on a couple of players. So we'll wait and see how things develop. They've done all right. Obviously watched the game last night. They're a decent side with good energy in the side. So we're going to have to make sure that we're firing on all cylinders again.